Hello, family. Hoping everybody's doing wonderful. I'm here to get a weekly read to see what universe has for us in the coming week. And also happy Mother's Day to all my mothers out there in the tribe. All right, of course, it's Mother's Day every day. So thank you for your services and all you do, mothers. All right, so yeah, general energy read. Let's get it. I'll start with the Moonology cards, and we'll just see what Spirit has for us today or this week. All right, Father, please cover me and my collective as we receive these messages today. We only seek messages of your highest vibration, messages that you deem for us to receive. Any ill will or black eye or evil eye energy sent our way is immediately blocked to return to center times 1,000. Bind it in their energy so they can never harm anyone else again. Thank you so much, Father. All right. Spirit, what does my collective need to know going into this week ahead? What does my collective need to know going into the week ahead? All right, let's get it. Okay. Emotions are running high. Emotions are running high. Right. Supermoon energy, by the way. Supermoon. Your dreams need a practical plan. Your dreams need a practical plan. And that is full moon in Taurus. Communication is the key. Communication is the key. And this is new moon in Gemini. Any more spirit for our collective? Any more that the collective needs to be aware of for the coming week? Anything that our collective needs to be aware of for the coming week? Okay, so you and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. And that's a new moon in Cancer. And baby, you are good enough. You are good enough. And that is full moon in Virgo. Full moon in Virgo. Take a look at these cards with me. Peoples, I always love a little visual aid. I love a good visual aid, and I love a good color pattern. I love being able to draw some connections here. So immediately right off the back, there's a lot of blue and there's a lot of green. So your heart chakra and your throat chakra are going to be very important uh, going into this new week. Very, very important. With the very first card being emotions are running high, which is more purple, more of a purple hue. For the intuition. So I feel like um, some emotional communication may need to be had here from the heart. Some important conversations could be rolling through this week for you, but And it could be in the realm of career, business. It could be in the realm of um, connections that have lost communication. As I said before, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer could be significant, but whatever it is, like Spirit is letting me know that like you are equipped for this. It also makes me feel like this is something that you've been ready for, like something you've been preparing for, something you know is coming, something that could likely very much get you in your feelings, but like in a good way. Like I don't feel like it's triggering or low vibe in any way. Like this feels like an elevation. Um, it feels like a um, it feels like a test, but it feels like a last hurdle, really, to me. And it's like if you tuning into your intuition and really um, allowing your spiritual team to guide you moment to moment, it's gonna help you to just be more focused with your thoughts. It's going to help you to have an even more of a practical plan as far as like the way to move forward. So there's no vibe of being scattered or feeling like unprepared. Um, knowing that you are good enough and that you do have what it takes to communicate this properly, whatever this is, I feel like you're going to, whatever doubts that you've had previously when it came to communicating your worth in situations or your stance on situations, it's like you have no idea like how far you've come. You have no idea how far you've come as far as how well and eloquent you're able to speak for yourself. Is better than ever. And I feel like you may not have exercised that part of yourself enough recently to really gauge how much you've grown and how well you've become at it. Something also to the mind of like negotiations. So you may even have to negotiate for yourself, or even like high, better sell yourself as well, or even just like explaining your stance on something significant. It's gonna be different for everybody. Like whether this is like job, whether this is like negotiating for yourself financially, or whether this is making your point known in a significant as a in some sort of emotional communication that's significant to you. Um, whatever that may be, it's like you're in your bag when you're able to just tap in and speak from your heart, and knowing that there's not going to be any malice or malicious movement to you now for doing that. Why is that? Because you're protected, and your spiritual team wants you to know that they got your back. You and your loved ones, everybody that's in your soul tribe that's wishing you well and giving you love from wherever they are, they're protected too, because you're on your own mission that nobody absolutely has the plans on outside of yourself. So whomever, just by being themselves, is able to aid in any support or any sort of good vibes they send to you, it's acknowledged and celebrated. Um, but just know that you have the protection to move forward because you have it. That's how it kind of feels to me. It's like the doubt is misplaced because you have no idea how many times you've trained yourself for the situation. You have no idea how many times, um, like you've ran things over in your mind. You underestimate how much Virgo energy you are good enough. You underestimate how many times you've already played this out in your head. You underestimate how many times you've already you check the boxes because that's just innately in you to do. And so when the time comes to perform, know that you've done everything you need to do. And you could just either, I hear for somebody, leave it all on the stage. For somebody, it could be on the stage, it could be on a platform, it could be in a meeting, it could be in an interview, it could be in a conversation. But it's very much connected to like your autonomy. Your autonomy. I don't even know if that's the word I want to say, but I think so. It's like asserting your independence, yes, but it's more so like your identity. Like this is my stance. Maybe in the past that was nerve wracking to assert your stance or to make known your stance because you don't want to like shift energies in the wrong direction. You don't want to kill a vibe. You know, you could have been a little bit of a people pleaser in the past, right? We'd love to grow and expand in this human lifetime, so no judgment ever. We've been there. Um, but Spirit's telling me, like, in this sort of expanse of blankness, in sort of like the expanse of like the inability to see where this lands you or where this takes you, where this goes, it's like you're going to be carried um, by spirit, by your angels. You're going to be carried and guided the way through. You just have to tap in. If ever you feel overtaken with what to do next or overtaken with doubt, Spirit wants you to look within. Let's grab some mermaids real quick. But that looks beautiful. I think it's something definitely if you're into like those different meditations they have for chakras, I definitely recommend perhaps checking out the orange and the blue for you, orange and blue chakra meditations or whatnot, um, because there is something very significant about the heart and throat chakra coming in this week. So, mermaids. Okay. Let's see what our fabulous mermaids have to say for us real quick. Ask for help. You may need to ask for help. But look at how she's looking up. So you may have to ask help from your spirit team, from Father, from Most High, whatever that means for you, meditation, whichever way you connect to spirit. It's highly recommended during this time because miracles, baby, they're trying to talk to you, trying to communicate something to you. They could be trying via your dreams. They could be trying and day thoughts that you have or things that kind of just keep on circulating your mind. Really quiet, faint messages from spirit. Um, I'd say tap in. Looks like there's some. They got something to tell you. Some gold. The spirit's trying to relay over to you. Some miracles. Anything else that collectors should be aware of going into this coming week? Letting go. Okay. And what's interesting about the ones that I've already pulled is that they have the same like colors, the same background. It's like very, very similar. It's like it could all be in one shot. So it makes me think of one situation. So it really could be like a situation that you're still working on and letting go, or you're letting go how things ended, or letting go how ultimately how things was done. And it's like spirit could be asking you to ask for help from your spirit team to help you, help advise you, and how to help you let this go. Because there's just something about your energy, like your energy, collective, your energy is miracles. You are the energy of a miracle. You are a miracle to people. When, whether they've ever told you or not, it's probably more likely nobody's ever really told you that. Um, but it's like I think a lot of these people have had to find out after the fact. Or maybe, some of these people, your impact and your energy transforms people. That's how I feel. And so maybe people have come into your life and left and transformed, and you weren't always able to even see what they transformed into. Maybe you've, uh, maybe you had to, like, get the lower vibrational side of them, and then they took, snatched up your energy uh, and then went on their way, and it could have left you feeling a bit hollow and drained, and left behind and abandoned while this person is kind of glowing and bopping around. It's like for some of you, it's not for all, but I feel like for some of you that could very well be the case. But I think this reminder that, but where did they get that energy from? Where did they get that source from? They got it from you. Just know that it's in you, and know that it's something that nobody can take away unless you allow them to, and that you are in control of the disbursement of that energy or how much you give to others. Um, Knowing now that you are that miracle and that you are being more mindful in that disbursement. That's beautiful. And that's creating this empowerment within yourself. Um, I feel like, wow, for this person that I'm connecting with, I think you've already asked spirit on how to let something go, and it's bringing in this miracle. Um, and the ways that you've been to others is what you're being gifted, because you've learned the you learn discernment. You learn the skill of discernment, and nobody can take that away now that you learned it, right? Can't go backwards once you learn it. So if anybody tries to, pull the wool over your eyes or try to not play you, try to use the same sort of game that worked in you then, there's been a transformation. So it ain't gonna work. Spirit, any other messages that the collective needs to be aware of in this coming week? Anything that the collective needs to be aware of for this coming week? Why not? Gratitude. Oh, baby. Whatever's coming in for you for this week, you're going to be so grateful for it. You're going to be so grateful for it. When you just let things ride and be, knowing that spirit got you, miracles. You're going to be so grateful for these miracles that's coming in. Some of y'all aware of this. Some of y'all aware of what's coming in. What did we just talk about? Go with the flow. Don't be in your head about what's coming in. Don't be in your head about how you're gonna be, how you're gonna react. Just go with the flow. Real quick, I kind of want to see what's coming in. So I'll ask Tarot real quick. Auntie Tarot. Lastly. So Something that somebody's been working on and holding close to themselves. What's coming in this coming week? What's coming in this coming week? You know, Spirit is almost saying, like, whatever this is that coming in, know that you're prepared for it. Whatever it is, know that you're prepared for it. Know that you've been preparing for this for a while. Rather you're aware or were aware of the ways in which you were getting prepared. All right, Spirit. What's coming into collective? What's coming into collective in this coming week? What's coming into collective in this coming week? What is coming in to collective for the coming week? What is coming into collective for the coming week? That's too many. I'll take them all. So Seven of Swords, the Death card, the Fool in reverse, and Six of Wands. All right, so we're gonna end off here. So a couple of ways. So starting off with the Seven of Swords here, like whatever it is that you were dealing with the past was sneaky, was smirky. It was just not. It was just not conducive to what you need as far as being clear about your purpose in it. Like whether this is a work situation or a connection with someone, it's like in the past it was like this trickery. It's like, you know, being in an environment where people think they're getting over on you, and you're looking at them, you're like, I see you. You know, I'm doing my own accounting, I'm saving my own messages, I see you. But I feel like something has come to an end here because it was a pattern thing. Even if this was like a person that you were dealing with, it was ultimately a pattern that you feel like you needed to dead it. You need to grim reaper on that because you were looking for success, like you were ready to move forward. Um, like if this situation isn't giving me the passion that I desire, then I seek uh, my rewards elsewhere. I'm gonna dead this um, and move forward, whatever that may be. That very well could be happening this week. You know, I think that this caused a lot of indecision in the past, and I just feel like there's like a new perspective is going to be gained on this, or a new perspective has been gained on it. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Scorpio should be could be significant. Pisces as well for Death and Hangman. Final messages for Spirit. Wait. Yeah, something could very well be coming to an end this week with the 10 card, 10 of Swords. Or you could be hearing about it ending, but and it definitely looks like it was connected to betrayal. Definitely like it was connected to 10, 10, 10 of cups on the bottom here. So it definitely could have pertained to some sort of long term relationship. Um, there was a breakdown here and some deep wounds that okay. So a relationship could be ending this week. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but 10 10 it's endings and beginnings here. But it does look like there's been whatever this it's not going to be everybody's message. Whatever this is something that you've already known has been like this pattern of behavior, this pattern in a situation where it's like it's just become rotten because the actions just kept going and going and going, and it created just different dynamics and how um, it just created a really low vibrational dynamic. So if that's not your energy, that's not something you've gone through or in, that's not your message. It could be someone who's attached to your energy as well. Um, but I think on a personal level, whatever that you left behind that would just seem deceptive or sneaky, or where there was, just a breakdown or lies or betrayal, there is a death here that happened to it. And I feel like, success is being gained now because it's like spirit can truly like give to you the gifts that already got your name on it, um, to be successful because I think that you've let go. And this card, this person is riding uh, successfully after battle, but there's like these people in the background, there's people just watching, observing. So there's definitely people going to be watching and observing your success, talking about you because they think about you. And they're just going to be able to see your energy. Like, I just feel like this is just success. I feel like just someone's out here just following their intuition and moving forward. They're aware that something was a trap or something was just not. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody. Oh, no, reverse. I'm going to end it right here. This is kind of getting low on the personal side, but someone's no longer giving love into a love situation due to a choice that was made, uh, as well as like manipulation with the magician in the reverse as well. This could definitely well be somebody from your past that's trying to gain success with you now. And they're trying to be very strategic about it because they know that you don't have no, like, your love. Your love's kind of dried up for them. Like the faucet's dry. They know that you probably wouldn't choose them now, and they know that you feel like they're super manipulative and they just can't be trusted. They could feel like you think they're a liar. Okay. Okay. Even if this isn't about someone, I could still simply say in a synopsis, darling, that God's trying to tell you something. Yeah, your spiritual crew trying to communicate something with you. I think there's something that's really coming up that is very significant for you this week that could very well tip tap dance or attempt to tip tap dance on your emotional qualities, and a lot could be. required as far as communicating efficiently through your throat chakra. So, and I think a lot of concern is surrounded about, not allowing anybody to roll through and play you. Um, and so you want to be sure that your stance is explained adequately, so you don't, get misinterpreted as a manipulator, because that's not your energy. You know exactly how to be the opposite. You know how to mirror someone's energy and reflect that energy back to them. But when it's time to show them the difference, you have no problem with disassociating that person and their energy, and showing yourself to be the opposite energy of them, to like further illustrate, like, look, this is how I am, and this is how I do things, and that's how you do things. And you seem more perturbed. Um, Whatever that concern may be, like, just know that you are properly prepared for this moment, and it's going to be different for everybody. Know that you're properly prepared for this moment, and that you're going to move through it in such a way that it even shocks yourself. The way you communicate is going to be just so. And we're coming out of Mercury retrograde, bless the Lord, today. Of course, we're still going to feel some effects, but it's definitely not going to be like um, the energies we've kind of known it to be in when it's at the height of retrograde, right? And so I feel like there is like this ease and flow of communication. The only thing is that, this communication that these people that they get from you, it may not, it may not be as soft and cuddly and cuddly. Maybe that's just not the energy that you're in right now, or the energy that you're being called to be in right now. Be, because it's like you gotta you got to have your senses about yourself right now, to properly vet and filter what's coming through, whether that be people, places, and things. You have to be of the right mind frame to properly vet what's coming through to you right now. Yeah, here we go. Awareness. We had discernment. We had discernment. I don't know where she at. But yeah. But go with the flow, because it's in you. It's in you. It's in you. All the things that you need, all the information that you need is in you. Go with the flow. Yeah, I feel like you're super aware, and abundance, baby. Abundance. Whatever this is coming through is opening up opportunities for you, by the speaking up for yourself, by going with the flow, by having this awareness of your power, by not being afraid to take up the space that you hold, by being this energy of gratitude for all your experiences, gratitude for everybody who's broke your heart, gratitude to anybody who's ever lied to you or tried to tap dance in your head, because you needed those lessons. You needed every one of those lessons. You needed every one of those people to play the motherfucking part, so you can get this place and this level on the stage. And you hear, because you knew exactly how to move forward without attaching yourself to these people that just sought to kind of keep you stuck or hold you in a mold. It just looks like you just pass around. You just sailed on. That's what you did. You just sailed on. That's what I see. And you just have so much to be grateful for. I think this is just gorgeous. Um, so whatever this week, let me know. Heal my vibe. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, my lovely, lovely, beautiful, and handsome folks.